Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Mythology Age, Empires 4 replay. So on the bottom left side is the blue Malians. We got Sybau, Pimo, not gonna lie, Gurt, Yo. I have no idea what that means. And spawn on top right side as yellow Chinese. We got VES and Valdemar. This map is of course loaded with gold. But this map, of course, with Malians, still have a good location for trading, though it's off, not in the corner, so it's not excellent, just okay. Got some berry bushes there next to it, however, but of course, while he is Islamic, he does not get improved berries. Let's see, Chinese player has deer up front with some trees, gold and berries behind with the stone. Maybe secondary towns, maybe Song Dynasty. Chinese players can go for a number of openers. Golden vein there. Mining pits probably be best deployed over here. A bit more on the side to plus natural foliage shade up keep coverage, though it would be hard to place huts around this one. Let's see. And with how the map sort of situated, you can see here with this pile of trees, the map's probably gonna be more fighting around here-ish in the center. Imperial Academy and Monster Core going on up to both pretty standard. Those not see come see the Barbican of the Sun, just because there's a big choke point there. Of course, this does allow the Imperial officials to be deployed on the field without consuming the village time. Looks like a good number of sheep will have been deployed out there, and 100 taxes there. Looks like both players just added some eco up. No stone collection right now for the Chinese player, just going for economy. And we've got cows. Gotta keep those doggies rolling. Mining quarry. Oh, pit mine would be fully saturated relatively soon. And we do have a barracks on the build queue as well. Looks like the Grand Philonic Corral will be deployed on this angle. While going for a handful of Donzo just to be safe. Chinese player is going for a horseman. He is going for basic round of walls there. Another round of walls is all he needs here. Stable. Looks like Blue Scientist building his life. And the Chinese player is actually going for archers. What a rare thing to see, because usually Zunch News are just by default. But of course, you will need to get Song Dynasty for that, which the Chinese player is not. Horsemen down south, and we do also have the horsemen harassing these villagers, so we shall slow down the game to normal. Eco phase done. Malian player is trying to get some sofas there, and early heavy cavalry has only 2 armor there. The Chinese players now eyeing professional scouts. The deer deposit on his opponent's side is right there, so that's pretty easy grabbable. You can always go for his home deer deposit a little bit later. He has plenty of sheep to collect up in the meantime. In the intro, steal his opponent's deer first. Chinese player has a good number of archers here, which would be good against the Donzo as well. Local doggo demands head pats. More cattle ranches being established now. Each one providing right now 75 food per minute. Not too bad. Does scale the food collection upgrades. And looks like yellow is collecting up this deer deposit first. The second safer one. Blue scout will spot the professional scouts. More cattle ranches being established. That scout may be going down. Does get the surround from it onto it. And the Vanguard Scout does go ahead and go on down. We got some Donzo and a Sofa here. Horsemen moving around. This tree deposit does butt up against the cliff face, so we'll need a small amount of walls there, which also help protect this stone deposit. But you just go ahead and put the walls there. Nice and safe. And walls are just pretty dirt cheap either way. After all, 7 wood initially cost 21, so that's probably like at most 50 wood. Grand Filani Corral now being researched. Howdy. Welcome to stream. We do have Horseman and Scout moving up here. Looks like they're going to be trying to obtain this deer deposit soon. Vanguard Scout there has been spotted. Donzos do fire a set of javelins there. Horsemen coming way forward. Got good number of archers help protect the horsemen. Very nice. Which can be a good distraction to collect the venison, but there's still a handful of forces there, so scouts cannot advance. Grand Filani Corral is almost complete. Only 5 cattle ranges here, so 15 cows in store. Do now the veteran Sofa upgrade. Can always go for important armor, but looks like he's lacking food. Yellow's coming with quite a sizable force compared to Blue's crowd-standing army. Looks like this game may end sooner rather than later at the current rate. Veteran Sofa is still not complete, nor does he have enough. So the village going down, the capital's fully garrisoned. Astronomical clock tower being established. Overall, Sofa's probably to be the best call on unit deployer right now. If we could counter the horsemen and to the archers. Imported armor now on the way. With the veteran Sofa upgrade, they do get the 3-3 armor with nearly 200 health. They're pretty bulky. Their attack speed's not as great as Knights, just slightly worse. But still very comparable. I think it is relatively comparable DPS to Kashyyyks, while being cheaper and healthier. Veteran horseman research not being researched, going for the veteran spearman and now the veteran horseman. A veteran archer, not spearman. So if this one's going to be a 5-5 armor, which makes these archers do 1 damage against them. They'll just get hit by the horseman. There's the imported armor. Imperial examinations not being researched, as well as the veteran archers. So no Song Dynasty for the Chinese player. He's probably going to be eyeing it relatively soon. It's relatively cheap right now. Veteran Horseman does take some damage, nothing too significant though. crossbowmen straight forward. Many of those units are quite damaged. Both players, of course, age 3. We do have a pair of monks in the field. Got a pair of imams as well. Yellow's picked up a relic. Blue has nothing so far. And so for there, we do have now these forces straight forward. Trying to torch down the palisade gate. Archers and crossbow engaging. Imam will be picked on off, as well as that sofa. As the Imam will stay alive. Some more sofas there. Both of those go down. The other two do get hit a bit. Local doggo demands head pats. And looks like I got another mining pit being established, but not too well occupied at the moment. Nice 63 gold per minute. Imam there. Scout is down. We do have, of course, these forces here. Go for a wall there, which may get the sofa. Deletes the sofa there. Very nice. Barbican of the Sun now being researched by the Chinese player, which will give him Song Dynasty, giving access to Zunchnu, the Granary, and also faster village production by 25%. So the Barbican Sun is not being built at the moment. It's just queued. Relic picked up by Blue. Blue looks like it will claim 3 relics. The yellow one will claim 2, so pretty even split there. And looks like this is still not fully complete. Oh, Barbican Sun's being deployed out right there. Not a super powerful place. It's basically a glorified outpost. Not great, but not necessarily bad either. It's pretty healthy though. So rather than glorified, it's more of a sanctified. That's probably more of a definition for the prelates and Holy Roman Empire's relics. Another pair of villages will be going on down there. We'll torch down 2 sets of walls there, or gates. Got a Imperial official there. 2 coins you can pick up. You can rub those 2 coins together. We do have, looks like Sofa is being engaged by the horsemen. And looks like Blue's force here will be intercepted. So that steps around, prevents escape. But of course, Yellow will take a bit of damage there, but the Sofas took a lot of free damage there. Yep, and Blue's force largest gets annihilated, just leaving 1 Sofa remain while being pursued by the Horsemans. We now have the poison arrows being researched. $59 villagers versus 50 villagers. Yellow has cleaned up 6, Blue's only cleaned up 1. Sofa is pursuing the horsemen. And maybe enough horsemen there to win. It's a little bit difficult to say exactly. But if Blue's placed around the sacred site there, can help prevent the surface area, and reduced surface area is good for smaller forces. Archers, Donzo, and Sofas there, very nice. The Chinese players almost has enough resources to age on up. This map with the choke points in the center to the base is good for the Great Gatehouse. The Spirit Way is very powerful as well. You can also eye for Yuan Dynasty instead, which could give him access to Fire Lancers. And Fire Lancers right now wouldn't be half bad against the Sofas as well as the Archers, plus just gives him increased movement speed for his other units. Horsemen or Sofas push forward. Number of these horsemen are quite wounded. Number is greater than 1. Great Gatehouse is being put on the field right there. And the Malian player is very far from aging up. In fact, the exact opposite. It can't be any farther, really. So, the Malian players will not be aging up. The Chinese player will be able to age up and get access to some powerful university tech. Those is the elite upgrades. Trying to think what university tech could be very nice. Holding maxed out Zun Chenus when you get a damage lead of your opponent could be very powerful. Archers on the field, so Grenadiers are not a good idea. Plus, you have to get Ming Dynasty for that, which is very unlikely anytime soon. Sofas, just generally Knights would be good. So yeah, I think maybe a Zun Chenu transition would be quite nice. Blues push way 4 straight into the emplacement. Took a decent amount of damage there. The Nesbies did not reload in time. Now Bardigan's Son now takes some damage there. That was like the spring golem placement. Oh, and these reinforcements getting absolutely annihilated. Villagers and the official trying to escape on out of there. Also just leaving the ground force to finish up. Archers dancing around a little bit. Oh, I did not pay close attention there. We got the elite horsemen in the back line. We got the cows. Got to keep those doggies rolling. A bit of cow tippings commencing as well. At least the cows can at least still be eaten. At a pretty good rate. So the cows being killed off is not a huge issue, just a little bit of an issue. And the horsemen starting back on off. The Malian player is pretty close to aging up. Yep, got a delicious number of cows on the ground. Gotta keep those doggies rolling. We do have everything over here is pretty fine. Building some more stone walls just in case. Not a bad idea. You may want to delete this wooden gate or wooden wall behind it because I've seen some traversal issues here. Fort of the Hunters being established right here, which will provide all infantry some camouflage capabilities. Very nice. Plus has access to poison arrows. We do now have the elite sofa upgrade for the Malian player. And we got Tide Barn for the Chinese player with only 2 relics. Chinese player is nowhere near of getting the Yuan nor Ming Dynasty. And not to mention university research is a little bit out of reach. Imam there will be picked on off. A number of wounded units there. Over here, got the villagers heading down south, plug this gold deposit. Number of walls still need to be built. Sofa's now elite. Probably gonna see biology next. Good number of crossbowmen here. We are going to see the pyrotechnics research there, improving the range of hand cannoneers. The multiplayer could start eyeing some more mining pits. Only has 2 mining pits on the field. Do ignore this number. It does count as the Monster Quarries one, which is simply not the case. Could be a good time to switch the Monster Quarry to stone. I'm pretty sure most players just simply task it gold and just leave it alone, or let it, which is what it is by default. Rarely ever see stone being selected, but it's usually in case of one of our early town centers. But that, last time I saw that was back when the Malian town centers cost stone rather than gold. So there's very little reason why to go for stone. Well, it's always nice to have the option just in case. Horsemen pushing their way forward, being intercepted by the sofas, trying to torch down the gate. Those trying to repair up the gate. You're all going to see the farm via leadership as well as the precision training. Take side touched. Villager would be picked off there, as well as the Imam. Blue does have all the secret sites there, but they can easily be stopped and flipped like this. A large number of sofas pretty forward. Do you have the spring golem placed there? You realize, oh, I can go over the kid and place him here as well. That unit does go down there. There's some rounds on a total outpost. Got the elite spearman research now on the way. And we've got these horsemen moving around. Villagers being pursued by these horsemen. So first we find a stone wall to bash their head into, so they're unable to go through that direction now. But the horsemen there being picked on off as well. All the secret sites are currently secured up by blue still. And Yo's gonna make a try contestation for this one, but we've got a good number of sofas to stop it. Some Hankindiers are on the field. The Chinese player does not have above 100 villagers, so sticking Song DC is still a good idea. Good reserve of wood and food. Low on gold. Plenty of gold here at the moment. Just now started touching that one inappropriately. Oh, my apologies, hit my microphone. Inappropriate touching. Do now the spearmen infantry forward. Good number of crossbowmen and hand cannoneers advancing. Spearman push way forward. He does fire a volley there. Blue's trying to push this way forward. Got a handful of Musfati gunners there. Sofas, handful of them moving around. It looks like Blue's in a pretty good position there. Has good backline archers. Musfati gunners firing away. Yellow doesn't have too many hand cannoneers here at the moment. Notice they're being focused down by the Musfati archers as well. They do have the precision training, so their range is up to 6.5 range, which is pretty nice. Oh, that precision training increases their damage, but also has a silk bow string as well. Handful of outposts here. Looks like Yellow's going to be trying to obtain this gold deposit next. Plenty of gold there. You have a mining pit here. 3 out of 4 mining pits has been established. I got some yellow stone walls there. Nice thing about stone walls is it does give you access to stone towers, which are actually a bit more cost effective than keeps. But will we see stone towers? Probably not. Horsemen slowly picking off these sofas. More reinforced sofas here, but they're oh so wounded. Sacred site in the center has been decaptured, so got no countdown anymore. Horsemen will take those units out, and we'll take out that villager while at it. The sofas are even more wounded, they need to get put to an imam. That one does get picked off there. Sacred site has been decaptured. Bombard engaging the gate. And set as ablaze, of course. Who's not going for military academies? We do have these forces pretty forward. Handful of spearmen, which are actually torching the outpost over the walls because it's close enough to the walls, so they can lob the torches over. That's sort of amusing. Four of the hunters now being bombarded. "25 Musafati gunners here, that's all of them. That is quite a bit of Musafati gunners here. The Chinese player only has 11 hand cannoneers, which all 11 are right there. So blue does have a larger force of the gunpowder units, though yellow should still be higher quality with the higher range, even though they have slightly less damage and don't have the ability to fight ambush camouflage. Though the Florida Hunters also makes all of its infantry nearby having ambush camouflage. Archers and Musafati guns just firing away. Good choke point there, so there's a pretty good defense position there for blue. Both sides frontline forces disintegrating. The Florida Hunters are set ablaze and being mass repaired. And blue's Musafati gunners are pushing way forward. Yellows need to fall back in some reinforcements going far from population cap. Same thing with blue. Blue has much higher army value on the field, however. Yellow's going for more spearmen. Against all the Musafati gunners, the Chinese player could eye for regular archers that could counter. But I don't think the Chinese player does have veteran archers, just not elite archers. Don't know about incendiary. Nope, doesn't look like it has incendiary arrows. The total outpost got to keep archery ranges, a large number of archery ranges there, and another outpost there. Part of it infrastructure. Blue's gone from another mining pit here. There's mining pit number 4. Has another keep over here. And the central sacred site will be decaptured by blue. No imam to re-secure it. 30 Musafati gunners for 25 archers. Good number of soldiers for the front line. Sofa starting to push their way forward. And now they're way backwards. Going for more Musfada Gunners and Sofas. Yellow's right now going for more Cannoneers and Horsemen, so pretty similar composition. Yellow does take some damage there. And now we do have the ancient techniques being researched as well. Given 8% gathering rate for all resources, nothing too significant. I believe both players should be eyeing for the last gold collection technology. 8% drop off will be greatly beneficial. There's plenty of gold in this map to make it worth your while. Good number of crossbowmen still on the field as well. I think they're just largely leftover crossbowmen, because they're not even elite crossbowmen. Yellow's bombards getting counter-bombarded. Both sides of 3 bombards at the moment. Yellow's Cannoneers taking some damage from these archers, who can outrange the Cannoneers. And Yellow's starting to fall back now. Each technique's almost complete. Belgium was got impaled by Spring Gold Outpost. Maybe it was this Spring Gold Outpost, or we also got a unupgraded outpost here. Got some units inside of here. What units? I'm not sure. Looks like this gold deposit still has 1,000 left there. Horseman trying to straight forward. Got another gate being established. Got some stone walls trying to be established as well. Blue has 4 bombards there and a good number of Musfada Gunners. Not too many archers at the moment, 6 of them. Going for more Musfada Gunners and Mangonel. Both sides have 4 bombards. And blue is eyeing for cupulations. Or however you pronounce it. I don't trust me on pronunciation for anything. More stone being there. Also going for some berries. Number of farms here. We do now have the serpentine gunpowder being researched. Beef does go down. Outpost here for a bit of spotting. Sofas take out some of those villagers there. Both players have a good number of villagers. Chinese players could start eyeing for another dynasty. Actually has enough resources to get out the Yuan dynasty, which could give him access to pagodas and to the fire lancers, as well as increased movement speed, which could be very nice. And Cannoneer is firing away. Sofa is now trying to close on Cannoneers. Do have the Imperial Palace, so Yuan dynasty will be obtained. Imperial Palace does also act as a lighthouse. Good spotting range. More gold being obtained here. Both players have gold in their sphere of influence. That was a good number of bombards here. Maybe trying to smash it down south. Yellow has an outpost being established now. And has crossed the T right there. And that is traversable area. The gold mine, I think, has been fully cleaned on up. Musfada Gun is advancing camouflage. They are getting spotted when they are revealed in melee range. There are fortified outposts there. Got an outpost being established here. Sofa's push way forward. Sofa's trying to push their way forward. Looks like bombards will escape on out there. And hand cannoneers will shortly follow. The Serpent gunpowder helping them make them escape. Right away there, spearmen on the flank, very nice. And now the hand cannoneers and bombards able to strike these Sofas from the rear or from the front, whichever direction you think. More horsemen push way forward. Does have capacity unit density, so fire lanes can be a possibility. It's a bit low on gold, so that's why we're seeing a large number of horsemen and spearmen being deployed on the field. While I have trouble obtaining some of these gold deposits, got to keep here. Yellow may need to sweep up north to get that gold deposit. There's also this gold deposit yellow could start eyeing. Probably should start eyeing that one. Granary is being established back here. 86 of the villagers on grains. He's trying to fall back now. Horseman takes some damage there. We got the elite Sofas pursuing them. Some vehicles going down. Looks like Yellow's trying to obtain this gold deposit next. Yellow's trying to be advancing forward here, trying to deal with this army. Good number of Incandiers here. Bombards make their advance. A lot of infrastructure here. So a lot of targets for the bombards to get through. Chinese power hand cannoneers just need to keep their range. They'll be doing just fine. Moose fighting gunners just firing away. They do have some gunpowder themselves, so they will be a bit more effective versus these spearmans. A couple spearmen managed to stop the Sofa advance. Very nice. You only need a couple of them to do that. And plus, increased movement speed really helps out some of these forces. Hand cannoneers managed to get up to 2 movement speed for their attack speed. That is a large number of bombards. Chinese player, and these are all clock tower bombards. So Chinese players soon have 10 clock tower bombards in the field. The Malian player has 3 bombards and have trouble with maximum population cap. Yellow has a firing line of bombardments, so structure's gonna be no problem for Yellow to deal with. Outposts here, they're fortified but not upgraded if anything. Might go for hand cannoneer slit, they're highly cost effective. So right now he's running low on stone. We're only relying on the tithe barn there, but has removed one of the relics. He is going to pack them up in pagodas. Very nice. Chinese player still hasn't problem with gold, has plenty of food and wood, so can get out a good number of horsemen. In fact, queued up a good number of horsemen. Could keep up some spearmen, going for some palace guard, going for elite palace guard and battle hardened. Does have elite army tactics and everything else barring the final gold collection technology. Looks like Yellow's having trouble moving his forces back due to the gate choke point. destroys that gate for his opponent to escape, and then also pursue them. Keep here provides a good covering fire. Lose the push way forward. Yellows bombards. Of course, not super great versus sofas. Might as well just let them fire away though. Some damage is better than nothing. Lose bombards, just trying to clean up some of this outlying infrastructure. Palace guards are making an advance, and since he does have the Yuan dynasty, they also move almost as fast as knights. Not as fast as sofas. Sofas have our faster heavy cav. Continues in the back line, just continuously firing away. Got of course the outpost here, or the keep here providing some fire support. Central secret site here is neutral, both players have one at the moment. Sofa's trying to go on down. As well as Palace Guard, more waves of Palace Guard and hand cannoneers straightforward for the Chinese player. Only a couple more Musfati gunners with most and sofas being put on the field. The Malian player needs to queue up more forces, has plenty of wood and food, so probably needs to just get out more archers, which queued up a good number of archers. Doesn't have the veteran warrior scout upgrade, or even the regular warrior scout upgrade at the moment. Yep, not even the warrior scout upgrade. None of those bombards just got destroyed. Chinese player's not going for court architects. Still needs gold himself. Chinese player has a lot of food and wood. Gets all the moves for gunners. I wonder if grenadiers could be a possibility. Probably not. Valdemar sort of falling back a little bit there. Spear pushes way forward. Now right now has an army of 21 hand cannoneers, and we do actually have the veteran, or the regular warrior scout, veteran warrior scout in research, which now given bonus damage versus range units. Now got the elite warrior scout as well. They only cost food, so it's probably a good item to spam out if you're having trouble with everything else. Going for a good number of archers as well. Yellow's bombards push the way forward. Down south, we do have a number of horsemen engaging the villagers. Got wooden walls and the stone walls there. Sophos and Moon intercept them. Yellow's bombards clean the way forward. One landmark short to the capital, Grand Fulani Corral, and Mount Quarry. The last three targets there for annihilation victory for Yellow. Malian archers definitely a good call versus these hand cannoneers. There's various attack pings for small conflicts, mostly through static emplacements. Oh, they've got a secondary town center here. Those bombards are advancing. More sofas. Way forward. We got massive stockpile of elite warrior scouts. While I queue up some other units to go along with them. Maybe some mangonels help deal with all the hand cannoneers. Elite warrior scouts move at a pretty fast pace, but they have no inherent armor, so they do get hit by all sources pretty hard. Relic picked on up. Yellow's going to try to steal some relics. This monk is going to be picked off there. Bombards now advancing. Right now, yellow has 9 clock power bombards on the field, has a large contingent of Knightswing research, or Lancers. Elite Lancer research is now on the way as well. Good Q Spearmen, so the Chinese players going to could start pushing forward with a large amount of stuff. And thanks to Yuan Dynasty, the reinforcements will come in very quickly. Various wall segments just being cleaned on up now. The annihilation targets are pretty close by. One item inside of the capital. Of course, been picking out some villages here. And I think I just saw yellow leading 14 villages. I last saw was 114 versus 114, and now he's down to 100. So yellow to lead off some villagers. Could be related to these Musafati, to the Elite Warrior Scouts. It's a very large number of Elite Warrior Scouts. He's going to go for Annihilation Victory himself. One is a little bit up front, another one way up here. So Annihilation Victory is not likely to be yellow or for blue. But for yellow, very likely. 2 landmarks are down. Yeah, he's going for Annihilation Victory, but this is Chinese. And that landmark's way off the side. You can't really base race versus Chinese all too much. And there's Annihilation. This is Angrid saying thank you for watching, and on to next replay.